free, and public safety depends on it. Text AM to 52886 and tell Congress we need AM radio in cars.
Message and data rates may apply. You may receive up to 4 messages a month, and you may text STOP to stop.
This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
Your information station, WTIM.
Welcome in to WTIM, your information station. My name's Tim Zalabak, your host of the WTIM Morning Show. Thanks so much to the sponsors making it all possible. People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better at Landmark. We have Chalice Nagel in the studio. Chalice Nagel is the executive director of Kemmerer Village. How are you today, Chalice?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Let's get right into it today. Busy over there at Kemmerer Village, you were talking about during the break there, because camp season's rolling right around. Talk to me a little bit about Camp Carew and what those operations look like.
So we own Camp Carew down on Little Grassy Lake, close to Makanda, Illinois. It is a beautiful, just an amazingly beautiful location. And camp registration is open. If you go to campcarew.org, it'll send you to a link to register. We do already have quite a few kids registered for camps, and those are filling up, but there certainly are spots left. We have great camps. We have kindergarten, first and second graders can do a day camp in June, and then we have another one in July for day campers, kind of get used to the setting. We have third and fourth grade camps. We call those mini camps. So again, younger kids can get used to the idea of attending camp, but not be there for the whole week. And then we have several general camps through June and July. We also have music, art, and drama camp, which focuses on music, art, and drama. And we have horseback camp, which is the beginning of June, where the kids will horseback ride pretty much every day. We have High Adventure Camp. So that's a week where kids get to do some rock climbing, possibly canoeing. Some of that depends on the weather. And then we also have a week of photography camp in July.
Okay, I mean, there's no question why these are popular. These seats fill up pretty quick. You can just get involved with so much stuff. All the stuff you were mentioning right there, from horseback riding and getting involved in those things. Every child will have the opportunity to do that, or do they have some choice of what they're doing over there at camp?
Well, it depends. So if you're in general camp, then it's general camp. Sure. There's more choice just in terms of throughout the day, swimming, hiking, sometimes horseback riding, but that is an extra fee for the horseback riding. But the photography camp, that's pretty much a week of photography camp.
Wow.
Focus on that.
Okay, wow. So you're really getting in. You're really going to get into the details and the education side of photography, I'm sure. There, that's really, really awesome. We're talking about Camp Carew right now, a great initiative for some youngsters out there, and it's involved with Kemmerer Village here. Speaking with Chalice Nagel, the executive director of it, and you can read off that website one more time where people can get registered.
It's campcarew.org.
Easy enough, right there. Anything left to say there for Camp Carew and the upcoming camping season?
Well, I want to add on that we do have also some counselor in training camps. That is a great economical way for a little bit older kids. That's only $175 for the week. You have to be in 11th or 12th grade, but get away for a week and also learn some skills you could use to later become an employed camp counselor.
Absolutely. A really great job to have right there, and another good introduction to it by getting over to Camp Carew. Plenty of opportunities there with Kemmerer Village Camp Carew. They're moving into the summer season. I can't even believe it. Let's move on here, switching gears to another great initiative you guys got going on right now. The Queen of Hearts drawing is still happening. Explain this one to us.
Yes. So we are running a Queen of Hearts drawing. We are partnering with the Naughty Pine in Assumption, which is just a really cute little establishment there. Really friendly owner, Renee, just jumped right in and offered to help us with this. We have many numbers drawn. If you go to the Naughty Pine Facebook page or the Assumption Community Child Care Center Facebook page, you can see which numbers are already drawn. Tickets are only $1, or if you spend $5, you get 6 tickets. And the pot right now is a minimum to the winner of $1,100.
Oh, this is a big, I mean, pot's getting up there right now. I love it. Explain to us the process a little bit, if I don't know anything about this. Numbers are being drawn. If I have a number, what am I looking for in order to know if I won?
So it's called Queen of Hearts. Okay. So you use a deck of cards, and they're posted on the wall. And you can either put a number on your ticket if you're not going to be there, but then you only win 30% of the pot. But come on over to the Naughty Pine. They have some great food and, just great atmosphere, fun to be there. Then you get 100% of the pot and you pick your number. Okay. So you buy your ticket ahead of time. We put all the tickets in a roller. Renee pulls one out. And if your name is drawn, then you get to pick a number, which a card based on the deck of cards that's not already drawn. And if in that pocket is the Queen of Hearts, you win the pot.
Wow. Okay, that's going to get pretty exciting at a certain point there, and this is all in an effort to raise funds here for the daycare.
Absolutely. So
Awesome.
all of the proceeds benefit the Assumption Community Child Care Center, which is a mission of Kimmer Village. We're getting very close to our goal. Our goal was $250,000. We're up to $235,000. Community support has been amazing. Christian County Board support, Presbyterian Church in Assumption, Sloan's, several local trucking companies and farming families have just really gotten behind the project.
Is a huge number you guys have gotten to. You're right there. It is unbelievable. We got to speak recently with Brianna Horton. She's going to be the director of the daycare. How's she been? And I know operations are continuing to progress, but she's probably getting ready to start that thing up.
Yep. We're down to, really buying furniture and materials for the rooms, and also groundbreaking should be soon for the playground, which will go in.
Yeah, and we talked about that with Brianna. Once you hear that the playground's starting to make its way in, things are getting close to being done. That's a really, really great initiative right there. All for the Assumption Daycare right there. We're talking about the Queen of Hearts drawing. What else do we have to know? Are seats opened up yet to apply for getting into this daycare?
Not yet, and that's a tough question. So that's based on state standards.
Okay.
So we have to follow those, but we have to be at a certain point in our licensure process in order to open up. We will absolutely publicize that far and wide. We'll probably have a radio ad on this station so people will know.
Probably have you guys on the morning show the day of that. You guys decide to do that. It'll be a big day. Many people are going to try to get involved with that because you guys got a really great operation over there with Kemmerer Village. And I'll just kind of parlaying all of your experience and with great minds on the job over there with this new daycare. I love it. Anything else to mention here with the coming of the new daycare?
Well, just to keep watching the Facebook page so you know where we are, and we're going to keep the public updated on all of our activities.
Love it there. And you can find you guys on Facebook, website. You guys are at Kemmerer Village everywhere, right?
We are kimmervillage.org and the Assumption Community Child Care Center Facebook page.
Easy enough right there. Awesome. We're speaking with Chalice Nagel, Executive Director of Kemmerer Village. We're going to move on from our conversation about the Queen of Hearts drawing because there are still seats available with the murder mystery event. This sounds really fun, but explain to the people out there that might not know about your murder mystery.
So we are doing a murder mystery over at Willow Ridge Winery in Shelbyville. That is a really fun, great venue. And Deb's Catering will be catering great food. So we're excited about that. There are a few seats left for the murder mystery, which is Death at the Derby. And it should be a really fun night.
That's going to be a really, really good one. And you guys kind of just talk about murder mysteries while you're there. You kind of run through a few, don't you?
Right. Well, we do a murder mystery, and every table will have an opportunity to have a player in the murder mystery, which again, it's Death at the Derby. So also wear your fun hats. So that's be a fun thing to do. If you don't want to be in it, you don't have to be in it, but everyone can have a part and then figure out what happened at the Derby.
Okay, you got to find out what happened at the Derby. Find your biggest hat, the hat you would wear, and put a feather in it. It's going to be a very, very fun day there. You said seats are still available, still open. How can people get involved with that one?
You can go to the kimmervillage.org website, and then you can find them there.
Awesome. Chalice, we're going to take ourselves a quick time out. We're going to come back with Chalice Nagel, Executive Director of Kemmerer Village, learn about Kemmerer Village services, maybe even some volunteer opportunities out there. You're listening to the WTIM Morning Show right here on WTIM, your information station. Thanks so much to the sponsors, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better at Landmark. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here on WTIM, your information station.
Your information station, WTIM.
This is your friend in the paving business, Cousin Bill from Illinois Paving. I'm here to invite you, Christian County and surrounding area, to use us for your next paving job. We're third generation, family-owned business. We have small town values. We built this business from the ground up over many years to make Illinois Paving a regionally recognized and trusted name. We use the latest technologies to do your paving job safely and efficiently. So I'd love to talk to you. Click on the Illinois Paving icon on TaylorvilleDailyNews.com and let us do your paving job this year.
Spring
Spring is in full swing and summer's right around the corner. Now's the time to call Southern Ledge Pools and Patios in Taylorville to schedule your pool opening and pool maintenance appointment. Email, call, or text today. Times are filling up fast. Don't have a pool and need a summer hangout? Reach out to us now for a free estimate. Get ready to entertain your outdoor guests with barbecue spices, seasonings, and sauces available at Southern Ledge Pools and Patios. Shop in store and online. Southern Ledge Pools and Patios, 306 East Main Cross in Taylorville. Your outdoor fun creator. Taylorville Estates Assisted Living encourages independence and enriches lives. Have your own apartment and enjoy 3 home-cooked meals a day. Socialize with friends and ride the bus to many local activities. The Taylorville Estates Assisted Living residents are like family, and they'd like you to join them. Book a tour with Administrator Tony Clark to get your name on the waiting list by calling 824-2222. That's 824-2222. Taylorville Estates Assisted Living, encouraging independence, enriching lives.
Hi everyone, Brandon Bible here, your local country financial representative at 1305 West Dresser in Taylorville. Myself, along with my wife Samantha and our assistant Nicole Patrick, are proud to recognize the Tornado student athletes that represent our community by being the exclusive sponsor of WTIM Brandon Bible Country Financial Player of the Game during Tornado sports broadcast this school year. WTIM announcers will select a player at the end of each game who will receive a certificate for being named our player of the game. Good luck to all teams this season and go Tornadoes.
This is Dwayne Wheeler, the police chief of the city of Taylorville. As a law enforcement officer, I've seen the impact that depression and suicide have on many people. Many times, those contemplating suicide endure considerable suffering and distress, but there is help. If you feel depressed or lonely, there are many resources to help you. You can call a trusted relative, friend, or minister, or call the Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK. That is 1-800-273-TALK. All of us are here to help you. Thank you.
The Pillars Event Center and co-owned Airbnb, both in Taylorville, will make your wedding, reception, or event one that everyone will remember. See pictures and get details on Taylorville's most beautiful event center by clicking their icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Over 50 years and 3 generations of legacy serve you at Dale Williams Trucking in Fillmore. From agriculture to road construction hauling, they do it all. Find out how they can help you. Click their icon above the weather on TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Your information station, WTIM.
Welcome back to WTIM, your information station. My name is Tim Zalabak, your host of the WTIM Morning Show. Thanks so much to the sponsors that make all these conversations possible. People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first. And Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better at Landmark. In studio, we're speaking with Shalis Nagel, Executive Director of Kemmerer Village. We talked about Camp Carew, and camp season's coming up here. Registration is open and available. And the Queen of Hearts drawing, all in the initiative to get the daycare in Assumption started there. It's going to be a really, really great, important initiative. And then we're going to talk about the open house for Kemmerer Village. You guys are celebrating an unbelievable number of years here. I'll let you announce that.
So we are celebrating 110 years in operation and supporting kids and families. We're very proud of that.
Unbelievable. 110 years of what you guys do. It's just you think back to 110 years ago, things were much different than how they were today, but operations continue to remain the same. So that is really awesome. What's involved here on the open house day? You guys do a lot.
So our open house will be Saturday, October 19th, and we are planning a fall festival. So right now we're looking for vendors. We have a very large parking lot area around our main administration building. We do have some electric hookup for vendors. I have some vendors signed up, but we're really excited. Outside, kind of an unlimited number of vendor space. We will absolutely have food trucks too. So if you're interested, you can contact me, Shalis Nagel, at 217-226-4451. And if we have to move inside, we still have space for about 11 vendors.
Sure. Okay, perfect. So that's why this conversation is getting going now. We can't be too soon with this one because you got to get your vendors involved, of course. So a big opportunity for vendors. If you guys are outside, that number shrinks a little bit when you're inside. But yeah, we're hoping for some clear weather that day. And when you're talking 110 years of Kemmerer Village, so many services to tour and to present at this. So take us through just a couple of these.
So we will be having open tours of our residential buildings, so people can see that. A residential cottage and the school building, our beautiful equine therapy building, of course, will be open for the tour just to see our amazing campus. We'll have presentations about our services. People can learn a lot that day.
And they really can. Talk to me a little bit about the equine, I always say it wrong, the equine therapy, because I feel like that can be very beneficial for a child out there.
We are really proud of that building. We do have, thanks to a generous donor, an indoor riding arena. So we offer those sessions year round. We do have specific group sessions in the fall and spring. We call it Horses and Heroes. That's going on right now. So that is a program where kids in the community can come benefit from the equine experience. Then the Kimmer Village clients support that as volunteers. We also welcome community volunteers. It's a great project for that.
Horses and Heroes. That's a really, really great one there. You mentioned there's a type of breed of horse that is best for this. What is that type?
Right. So we have many gypsy vanners. That's our primary large horse that we have at Kimmer Village. That's a special breed. We really learned about them through a ranch down in Tennessee that was breeding these horses primarily to support veterans with PTSD. The horses are incredibly calm, loving, and I think Tim used the word empathetic, and that is absolutely what they are.
It's something about the horses. It's themselves. It's just they're a way you can connect with them, and a really, really cool thing. The Horses and Heroes and the equine therapy over at Kemmerer Village. It's like you guys are taking some different approaches to helping kids through maybe some early childhood trauma. You kind of have to do things like that with the kids you see come through Kemmerer Village.
Absolutely. So through our residential program, we have a 21-bed residential program. The majority of those kids have experienced a great deal of trauma, and they're struggling really to adapt. So that program focuses on helping them build those skills, that self-resiliency to be able to cope with that. And the horses absolutely support that.
Yeah, well, without a doubt there. And you mentioned the number right there and the background that a lot of these kids are coming from. You got to take a different approach to get into them, I'm sure, and to really get the best from them. We're talking right now with Shala Snagel, the executive director of Kemmerer Village. Talked about the open house in October. She's looking for vendors right now. If vendors do want to get involved, you read off that phone number right there. So we thank you for that. We're talking just a little bit about the Kemmerer Village services, equine therapy. What else comes to your mind when we're talking about these alternative modes of educating children, especially ones coming from a traumatic background?
Well, I think, using the horses, for example, to reach the kids, to help them overcome fears, because I think, as you said, these are multiple 1,000-pound creatures, but they're so calm and steady. And a child might be very hesitant to approach it at first because the horse is very large. But then when they overcome that sense of accomplishment and that sense of calm that they get in that relationship with the horse.
Yeah, self-confidence. I could totally see that growing through that whole equine therapy there. How valuable is that? And people can get involved with volunteering if they needed to. There's opportunities there. Talk to me about that.
Absolutely. So Jan Trauber, again, if you just call 217-226-4451, ask for Jan Trauber. She's our volunteer and project coordinator. We had her here on this station once. She will coordinate all kinds of volunteer opportunities. Just recently, we had egg stuffing. And so the Easter Bunny came and visited because we had a very large Easter egg hunt last week. And we had a group of volunteers from a couple churches and also some people from Taylorville came and stuffed all those Easter eggs so that the kids found them. That was really great. So we have one-time volunteer opportunities like that. We have ongoing volunteer opportunities through mentorship. I know a lot of high schools now are requiring some service hours for graduation. Contact Kimmer Village. We're right there in Assumption. We have landscaping projects, painting projects, just all kinds of opportunities.
Wow, didn't quite know that about the graduating seniors might needing to have some service hours there, and that's a great way to get it in working with Kimmer Village. And again, you mentioned it's maybe a one-time volunteer if you're stuffing eggs. That's a great job that needs to be done, but also returning volunteers. There's opportunities for everyone out there, and get in contact once again. And what about a background? Do you need any experience within maybe teaching a younger generation or taking care of babysitter maybe in the past?
Not really. We're open to whatever you might have to offer to Kimmer Village. If you are offering to do some construction, maybe light construction around, we'd like you to have some skills.
Yeah.
But, wielding a paintbrush, that's pretty great. Helping rake up some leaves, also getting in ready for our open house, or maybe just spending some time with a kid to be a mentor. Maybe you have a special baking skill or a music skill, or maybe you just want to spend some time with an adolescent who could use some support.
Wow. Yeah. And that's a really special thing to do there. You can be a mentor and unbelievable ways to volunteer with Kemmerer Village. You mentioned that Easter egg hunt. You said it was pretty big, and we talked about it on this show. That day seemed like it went off without a hitch.
It did. The weather was beautiful. It started a little chilly, but the sun was out, the grass was dry. And if you check out our Facebook page, you can see some really amazing pictures of all the kids that enjoyed that day.
Yeah, got to check out that Facebook page. How many kids would you say estimated were out looking for eggs?
Probably at least 100.
Oh my goodness, that's a great turnout right there. Unbelievable. And all those eggs stuffed by volunteers. I mean, another great operation there from Kemmerer Village. Anything else with the Easter egg hunt there? Do you have anything else out there, food or anything for the kids?
Well, we had a prize table,
Cool.
so we ran it that way. And the Easter Bunny visited that day too.
Of course, the Easter Bunny made an appearance on that day. What a great initiative that is with the Easter egg hunt with Kemmerer Village. We talked about a whole lot with Shalis Nagel, Executive Director of Kemmerer Village. Thanks so much for coming in today, Shalis.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Once again, Shalis Nagel, Executive Director with Kemmerer Village. My name is Tim Zalabak, your host of the WTIM Morning Show. Thanks so much to People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better at Landmark. You're listening to WTIM, your information station.
With SRN News, I'm Rick